Okay, children. Continue from the previous topic, velocity. Here, I am going to explain few more points regarding the topic velocity. For example, the first point is, if the body is traveling in a straight line, if the body is traveling in a straight line, the body is traveling in a straight line and covers S1 distance in T1 time, S2 distance in T2 time, and S3 distance in T3 time, and so on. Okay, if the body is traveling in a straight line and covers the distance of S1 in T1 time and S2 in T2 time and S3 in T3 time, then average velocity is equal to sum of all the distances by sum of all the time taken. Right? If your body covers the distance S1 in the time T1 and the distance S2 in the time T2 and the distance S3 in the time T3, then the formula for average velocity V average is equal to S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S3 by so on by T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus so on. Second point, if your body is traveling in a straight line, if your body is traveling in a straight line and covers S1 distance, here S1 means distance, S1 distance with V1 speed, V1 velocity, comma S2 distance with V2 velocity and S3 distance with V3 velocity and so on. Okay, the body is traveling in a straight line and covers S1 distance with V1 velocity, S2 distance with V2 velocity and S3 distance with V3 velocity. Here I am saying that it is a distance. Either it may be distance or displacement. Here I am saying that it has a velocity, so that it must be a displacement. So distance and displacement both are same. Here we are talking about average velocities in different cases, so that here S1 is considered as a displacement. Okay, so then average velocity V average is equal to average velocity V average is equal to actual formula for average velocity is total displacement by total time taken. Total displacement by total time taken. But here the time is not given. Here the time is not given, but he gave the displacement and velocities. By the formula, by velocity is equal to displacement by time. Velocity is equal to displacement by time. That means time taken is equal to displacement by velocity. Can you write like this? Yes, time taken is equal to displacement by velocity. So that V average is equal to total displacement means total displacement S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus so on by, here total time taken, we can write the time taken as displacement by velocity. So that S1 by V1 plus S2 by V2 plus S3 by V3 plus and so on. Plus and so on. So in this way we can classify that examples. So important points regarding velocity. And next point is, if a particle is moving in a straight line and covers the first half of the distance with v1 velocity, if the body is traveling in a straight line, third point, if the body is traveling in a straight line and covers first half of the distance with v1 velocity and remaining distance with v2 velocity, with the velocity v2, then average velocity v average is equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2, 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So this is the formula applicable for the body covers half of the distance with v1 and the remaining half of the distance with v2 velocity, then v average is equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Okay, next, fourth point, if your body is traveling in a straight line and covers t1, covers half of the time with v1 velocity and remaining time with v2 velocity, then v average is equal to formula v1 plus v2 by 2. V average is equal to formula v1 plus v2 by 2. Remember, these 2 points is like similar, but here it covers first half of the distance with v1 and remaining half of the distance with v2. But in this case, it covers first half of the time with v1 and remaining half of the time with v2. Then the formula is v1 plus v2 by 2. So these two cases are same, but here it covers distance and it covers time. Next, fifth point, the body is traveling. Fifth point, the body is traveling if a body is traveling with if your body is traveling from A to B, with v1 velocity and B to A with v2 velocity, then that means, so from A to B v1 and again B to A v2. So finally the body starts from A, travel to B, and from B to A, finally it reaches the point A. Then average velocity V average is equal to 0. Why? Because since since as I said that the starting and final points are same, that means the body starting from A travels to B and finally reaches the point A. So whenever the body starting and final points are same, then the displacement is 0. Whenever the displacement is 0, so obviously the average velocity is 0. Then it has the average speed. So average speed is equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. So these are the 5 important points regarding the topic velocity in different cases. So now we are going to do some example problems based upon distance, displacement, speed and velocity in different cases. Right? Example problems. First example. A body rises vertically. Up to a height of 125 meters. Up to a height of 125 meters in 5 seconds. And then come back to the point of projection and then come back to the point of projection. So this is the given data, children. So then what we have to find? Then find total distance traveled. First one, find total distance traveled. Right. First one, find total distance traveled. Second one, the displacement. Second one, you have to find out displacement. Right. Third one, average speed and average velocity. And fourth one, we have to find average velocity. This is the question. So in this question, first of all, we have to write the given data. What is the given? So height he gave. Height is equal to 125 meters and time taken is 5 seconds. So actually body raises vertically up. So this is the ground. From this ground the body rises vertically up to the height of 125 meters. And so to raise the maximum height it took 5 seconds. That is the given data. So first question, we have to find out the total distance traveled. First one is total distance traveled. Distance is equal to total distance is equal to. So it is the ground from 0. So H max, that means maximum height. It is the maximum height from 0 to maximum height. So it is 145 meters. What the total distance meaning? Actual path traveled by the body. So from here to here, what the total height? 125 meters. And so whenever the body reaches its maximum height, obviously it should fall down to the same position. In the position he gave, it comes back to the point of projection. So it reaches that same point again. So 125 to the upwards and for downwards it is 125. So total height is 125 plus 125. That is 250 meters. That is 250 meters. Second question. Total displacement. Total displacement. So actually total displacement, what will be the total displacement here? So it reaches the maximum height and finally reaches the same point of projection. So that see here the total displacement is 0. Why? Because since starting and final points are same. Starting and final points are same. Okay. Next, third one. What is the third one? Average speed. So average speed formula. What is the formula for average speed? So average speed formula is total displacement, total distance by total time taken. Average speed formula is total distance by total time taken. So that means for the total distance 125 plus 125. So 125 plus 125, 125 plus 125 by total time taken is, so from 0 to maximum height it takes 5 seconds and from maximum height to 0 it takes 5 seconds. So 5 seconds plus 5 seconds, that is equal to 125 plus 125, 250. 250 by 10, that is 25 meters per second. 25 meters per second. That is the average speed. Next one, average velocity. So average velocity, what will be the average velocity here? Since the displacement of a body is 0, then the average velocity is also 0, because that means since displacement is 0. Why displacement is 0? The displacement is 0 because of the starting and final points are same. That's why the displacement is 0. Right. Second question. Second example. Usha swims in a 90-meter long pool. In a 90-meter long pool. So here what is the given data? The distance he gave, and she covers 180 meters. She covers 180 meters in 1 minute. In 1 minute, swimming from one end to other. One end to other. And back other end and back along the path. And back along the path. Find the average speed and average velocity. Find average speed and average velocity. And average velocity. So it is the given data. So it is a question. Usha swims in a 90-meter long pool. She covers 180 meters in 1 minute by swimming from one end to other end and back along the path. Find average speed and average velocity. Average speed and average velocity. Right. So here, what is the given data? The given data is the total distance in 1 minute. In 1 minute, she covers 180 meters. In 1 minute, she covers 180 meters. Okay. So total distance is equal to, here distance is equal to, therefore distance is equal to 180 meters. So the total distance is equal to 180 meters. Why? Because it is a swimming pool. This length is 90 meters. So starting from A to B, she started from A and reaches B, and again she back along the path. She come back along this path from B to A, same path. So total distance is 90 meters. So she, to cover this 180 meters, total 90 plus 90, to cover this 180 meters, the time taken is 1 minute. So distance is equal to 180 meters. Therefore displacement, what about displacement? Displacement is equal to 0 because starting and ending points are same. Because starting and ending points are same. That means she started from A and reaches B and finally come back to the point A. Then what is the average speed? What is the average speed? The average speed. Here we have to find out the average speed. The average speed formula: total distance by total time taken. Total distance by total time taken. So here total distance is, she covers from A to B 90 plus B to A 90. So 90 plus 90. What the total time taken to cover this 180? That is 1 minute. What it is? It is 1 minute. So 1 minute. That means 180 by, it is meters, and the time must be in seconds. Here the time is given in meters per minutes. So the time should not be in minutes. In AC system, the unit for speed is meters by second. So convert this minutes into seconds. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So cancel this, 61s, 63s. So the speed is 3 meter by second. 3 meters per second. That is the average speed. Remember, so the speed, basic SI unit is meter per second. But here we gave the distance in meters and the time is in minutes. So the cancellation should not possible. Of course, meter per minute distance by time, which gives the speed. But here, if we do this directly, 180 by 1, we got 180 by 1, that is equal to 180. That is equal to 180 meter per minute. Of course, distance and time. This is the formula unit for speed, but it is not belongs to any system. So, as we already have some basic systems, so we must convert those units into that particular system. So here the minute get converted into seconds. So meter per second. So 180 by 60. As we know that 180 is equal to 60 seconds. So 180 by 60, 61, 63. We got that 3 meter per second, and this unit is in SI system. Second one is average velocity. Average velocity. So average velocity formula, total displacement by total time taken. Total time taken. Here total displacement is 0, but total time taken is 60. So 0 by 60 which gives 0, because why it is 0? Because displacement is 0. Because displacement is equal to 0. So these are the examples for average speed and average velocity. Right. Next example. A person walks a distance of 30 meters towards west. A person walks a distance of 30 meters towards west. A person walks a 30 meters of towards west with a speed of 2 meters per second. With a speed of 2 meters per second. And right, and speed of 2 meters per second. And speed of 2 meters per second towards west, and 40 meters per second towards north, and 40 meters per second towards north. Okay, it is a given data. A person walks a distance of 30 meters towards west with a speed of 2 meters per second, and 40 meters towards north with a speed of 1.5 meters per second. Find average speed and average velocity. If you observe this, the person walks a distance of 30 meters towards west. So indicate these are the directions: east, west, north and south, the directions. So it is from this point a person walks 30 meters towards west. So 30 meters. What is his speed? The speed of 2 meters per second. 2 meters per second. And from that particular point he travels towards north. What is the distance he travels? Displacement he travels 40 meters with a speed of 1.5 meters per second. So A, B, and mark it as C. It is the distance traveled with the speed. So solution towards north, towards west, displacement is equal to 30 meters, velocity is equal to 2 meters per second. Then time taken is equal to by displacement by velocity is equal to equal to displacement by velocity. Time taken is equal to displacement by velocity. So that displacement is 30, velocity is 30 meters, 2 meter per second. So 2 ones 2 15s. So 15 meter gets cancelled. 15 seconds. So what the time taken here from A to B? That means towards north west. Time taken is equal to, that means T1 is equal to 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Okay. Towards north, here the displacement is 40 meters, velocity is 1.5 meter per second. So the time taken is displacement by time, 40 by 1.5. So here 1.5 is there. So we done 10 by 10. So 400 by 15. If we cancel it here, 400 by 15, 80 by 3, 5 80s and 80 by 3 second. Right. So first of all we have to find out average speed. Average speed is equal to total distance by total time taken. Total distance it is 30 plus 40, 30 plus 40, 70 by total time taken is 15 plus 80 by 3. 50 plus 80 by 3. So if you done the LCM, that is 70 by 45 plus 80 by 3. So this 3 gets reciprocal to the numerator, 70 into 3 by 45 plus 80. So that 45 plus 80 which gives 125. It is 125. If we cancel here 5 4s and 5 2s, 525. So 42 by 25 meter per second. So 42 by 25 meter per second. It is the average speed. And second one is the average velocity. So here we have to find out the average velocity here. So average velocity So here average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time taken. Total displacement by total time taken. So here displacement means the shortest path between the 2 points. So it is the shortest path between the 2 points. AC is the shortest path between 2 points. So here we have to find out the length AC from the right angle triangle. Hypotenuse square is equal to from right angle triangle hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. So here hypotenuse square is equal to AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So we need AC. AC is equal to square root of, square becomes square root of AB square plus BC square. So square root of AB square is 30 square plus BC square is 40 square. So that is 900 plus 1600. Okay. So 9 plus 16, that is 2500. 2500. So 2500. So this 2500 square root value is 50. So 50 square. We can write this as a 50 square. So that is equal to, here I am arranging this. So AC value is 50. So that is equal to, so AC is equal to, here root and square gets cancelled, 50 meters. So this shortest path is 50 meters. So the we got that value displacement. Then that we have to find out average velocity. So average velocity is equal to total displacement is 50 meters by total time taken. Here in the previously we got 15, total time taken is 15 plus 80 by 3. 80 by 3, same 50 by 45 plus 80 by 3. So that is equal to 50 into 3 by 45 plus 80. That is equal to 150 by 125. Done the cancel. 5 table. 5 3 is 15. 0 5 25. Again 5 6 5 5. So 6 by 5 meter per second. So this 6 by 5. This 6 by 5 can also be written as 1.2 meter per second. Thank you.